and salutations. My name is Ollie, and here's your loaf of daily bread. Today's loaf comes to us from the novelist Paulo Coelho, and he writes, "We are travelers on a cosmic journey, stardust swirling and dancing in the eddies and whirlpools of infinity. Life is eternal. We have stopped for a moment to encounter each other, to meet, to love, to share. This is a precious moment. It is a little parenthesis in eternity." When regarded from the right perspective, the scientific narrative, the scientific story of how our universe came to be is extremely mystical. The Big Bang Theory and everything that follows from it is a deeply, deeply mystical concept. And so when we explore a quote like the one I just shared with you, one that describes humans as cosmic travelers, as stardust swirling in the eddies of infinity, well, this is very poetic language, but it accurately describes the scientific portrait of the universe, of how things came to be, how things evolved, and how things will continue to be long after humanity and planet Earth are gone. We are stardust, and for eons we were swirling out in space until gravity captured us, brought us together, formed this planet, which eventually formed life as we know it, of which we are perhaps the pinnacle. And when I say pinnacle, I don't mean that we are more valuable than other life. I simply mean that we are the most complex beings on this planet. And if you don't believe that, and if you disagree with me, then just take a look around you. This is unlike any other anthill you have ever seen, this city that you're living in. So again, I can't stress this enough. Though it sounds poetic and though it sounds mystical, this quote is directly in line with scientific findings. And that to me blows my mind. Now, the other side of this quote, which is worth highlighting, is this idea that we should be extremely grateful for our existence here as humans. Because as Paulo says, this is a parenthesis, just a little bracket in the vastness of eternity. It's like we've taken a pit stop here for a very, very brief time. And in that brief moment, we get to experience all that life has to offer. We get to love, to share. We get to learn. We get to evolve and grow and experience pain and pleasure and joy and suffering. And for all it's worth, that's a pretty remarkable thing. This experience of being human. We are stardust. We are a way for the universe to know and experience itself. And this again falls in line with the scientific method. And in fact, I'm pretty sure it was Carl Sagan who said that we are a way for the universe to know and experience itself. Carl Sagan was, of course, a scientist, not a mystic or a philosopher, but when you say it like that, Carl, rest in peace, memento mori, Carl Sagan, one of the greatest science educators of our time. When you talk like that, Carl, you damn right you sound like a mystic, and you sound like a pantheist. And I love it personally, so not a criticism, but these are the types of things that mystics will say, and these are the types of things that pantheists will say, because they recognize the fundamental oneness of all things. And so if you are one with the universe and you are simply an expression of the greater whole, an expression which also has the ability to express itself and to listen to other beings and other forms expressing themselves, then the logical conclusion is that, of course, the universe made us. We are a byproduct of the universe and of nature, and as you can tell with our curiosity and our clever tricks, we've found ways to study the natural world, the forces of nature, and the universe itself. So yes, we are a way for the universe to know itself and to explore itself, and that is undeniable. And so to me, this quote puts me in a mindset of gratitude, because as soon as I start to ponder the vastness of the universe and the eternity of time and the odds, again, the odds of me being here in all of this space and matter and energy, the fact that I have this privilege to experience myself as this creature named Oliver, it's quite the privilege, and it makes me feel extremely grateful. This is indeed a precious moment, my friends. I hope you will appreciate that fact, and I hope that you will make the best of it today and every other day. Thanks once again for joining me, and don't forget to live well, my friends.